Mabuhay, aku si Patrick. Welcome back to Pat Mac's Adventures, guys. I am Patrick, and that is the extent of my knowledge with Tagalog and Filipino in general. As you guys know, I have been here in the Philippines since February 2020 this year, and I've been here due to the pandemic. I don't want to use the word stuck anymore, even though I was kind of stuck. It just has a negative tone to it, but I've been here and have decided to ride out the pandemic here and will remain here in the Philippines probably into 2021. So I thought it would be fun to do a video of trying to learn some Tagalog, the local language here in the Philippines. I know there are so many dialects, but this seems to be the main dialect of the majority of Filipinos. English is widely spoken here in the Philippines, and because of the pandemic, and I've always been ready to move on and leave the Philippines because I don't live here and I wasn't planning to stay in the Philippines this long, I just never made the effort to try to learn any Tagalog. I thought it would be fun to do a video like this today with you guys of me trying to learn Tagalog or at least speak some words. Alright guys, here we go. I found a pretty cool online learning Tagalog YouTube channel. There's this lady and I'm gonna repeat everything that she says, or I'm going to try to.
Kamusta ako si Erica?
Okay. Kamusta ako si Patrick, which means how are you or hi, I am Patrick.
Kinagagalak kong makilala ka.
Whoa.
Did you get it?
Let me try the full sentence here. Kamusta ako si Patrick. Kinagagalak kong makilala ka. I think that's as close as I'm gonna get right now. How are you or hi, I am Patrick, nice to meet you. Now I'm going to try to introduce myself in the formal way in Tagalog. Kamusta po ako si Patrick. Kinagagalak. That word, that's the word that keeps getting me. Kamusta po ako si Patrick. Kinagagalak ko po kayang makilala. Now I'm gonna try to learn good morning, good noon, and good afternoon. This is something that I can use on a daily basis. Every time I leave my apartment and I see the security guards or I see people at the front desk, I can say this every day and then it will drill it into my mind.
Magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga. Good morning.
Magandang tanghali.
Magandang tanghali. I guess that means good noon or good midday. Magandang tanghali.
Magandang hapon.
Magandang hapon. Good afternoon. Okay. The last one is good evening.
Magandang gabi.
Magandang Magandang gabi. Good evening. Now to move on to greetings to say goodbye.
Paalam.
Ah, okay, so it's like two A's. Paalam. Paalam. Paalam.
Sige,
Sige.
mauna na ako.
Sige, mauna na ako. Alright, I'll go ahead.
Hanggang sa muli.
Okay. Hanggang sa muli. See you again. Hanggang sa muli. That is something that I can say on a daily basis as well. If I can just say it and continue to say it on a daily basis to whoever I come across, it will click. Now to learn, do you speak English in Tagalog? Which I feel is pretty irrelevant here in the Philippines because the majority of people here speak English and speak pretty good English. Filipinos abroad speak really good English, and I would be surprised if English wasn't one of the national languages here in the Philippines, which I think it is, isn't it? Even though it's probably not going to be that useful to me unless I'm really in a really rural area of the Philippines in the far south or somewhere, I'm not sure. Could this really come in handy? But I'm trying to learn some Tagalog today, so I'm gonna try to learn this.
Nagsasalita ka ba ng Ingles?
English. Okay, similar to Spanish. There's several words I've realized here that are similar to Spanish.
Nagsasalita ka ba ng Ingles?
Nang sasalita ka ba ng Ingles? Nagsasalita ka ba ng Ingles? Do you speak English?
Oo. Yes.
Oo. Yes. Oo. Oo. It almost sounds like what do we say? Uh-oh.
Konti.
Ah, konte. A little. Konte.
Hindi.
Hindi. No. Hindi. Now I'm gonna try to count 1 to 10, which is actually interesting. I know there may be a difference here, but I have heard Filipinos use the Spanish numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, they are completely different words, so I'm thinking if it's similar to Korean. In Korean, you have 2 different sets of numbers, so what you, like counting, or I forget, but then you have different number phrases for different ways that you describe things. So I'm guessing that's the same here with Tagalog. She's gonna say it, and I'm gonna repeat numbers 1 through 10.
Isa.
Isa,
Dalawa.
dalawa,
Tatlo.
tatlo,
Apat.
apat,
Lima.
lima,
Anim.
anim,
Pito.
pito,
Walo.
walo,
Siyam.
sham,
Sampu.
sampu. Wow, guys, this is the first phrase I said when I first sat down, mabuhay. I have seen that and heard that at every ATM that I've gone to here in the Philippines. I thought it meant, hello, how are you? But watching more of the video here, the teacher here explains more that that's more of a formal way of saying welcome, or when you're talking to a large crowd of people or people you don't know in a formal way, I guess to say hello and how are you, you can say mabuhay. I thought it would be fun since this is my first time ever speaking Tagalog. I haven't even learned the grammar or the sounds of all the letters or anything. So I thought I would finish the video off with learning some sad words here in Tagalog.
Nababalisa. Upset.
Nababalisa, upset. Nababalisa.
Nababalisa. Si Jerry.
Jerry is upset. Nababalisa si Jerry. Ah, okay, okay. Nababalisa si Ethan. Okay, this is fun.
Saktan.
Sakan. Sakan. To hurt.
Sinaktan ni Cory.
Sinaktan ni Mary si Patrick. Mary hurt Patrick.
Lonely. Nalulumbay.
Lonely. Nalulumbay. Nalulumbay. Lonely. Okay, I'm just guessing. I haven't worked on any grammar, anything. So from what I've learned today, could I say nalulumbay aku si? I think she's about to explain how to say it.
Nalulumbay si Carmen ngayon, kaya pupuntahan ko siya.
Whoa, okay, so she's giving a long sentence, but I'm only gonna say half of that. So you could say nalulumbay si Carmen, which I believe that means Carmen is lonely. But then the sentence goes on, nagayon kaya papo.
Malungkot.
Malungkot, sad.
Malungkot ako kapag wala ka.
Okay? Malungkot ako kapag wala ka. I'm sad when you're not around. Oh my gosh, guys, this was fun and a little embarrassing. As I said earlier, I have not learned one word in Tagalog. I haven't learned any grammar or any pronunciation. I've just decided to dive into it and try to learn some just straight off some videos, which was fun. I will need to have some proper grammar and sentence structure studies, of course, to really understand Tagalog and speak it fluently. But today I was just having fun to see how I would do. How do you guys think I did? A, B, C, or D? I feel like I kind of maybe did like a C plus, B minus. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of how I did today. Being a teacher myself and teaching my kids or my students online every night, 5 days a week, English, being on the other side of it is interesting and fun, and it would be really great to get someone to be an instructor for me here in the Philippines, maybe at some point to learn Tagalog. Maybe find a friend or someone and sit down and we do a sit down video. That would be really fun too, if one of my friends would sit down with me and try to teach me some other words in Tagalog. How about you guys? If you're here in the Philippines trying to learn another language, or if you're a foreigner here in the Philippines trying to learn Tagalog, or if you're anywhere else in the world trying to learn a different language, what strategies do you like to use? What helps you to learn a new language? What are the things that you really want to learn first? Some of the most important things that I've learned from traveling when you're in another country is hello, how are you, goodbye, where is the bathroom, and ordering food. Those are some of the top phrases I have found from my travels. Even whenever, like when I was in Russia, I completely forgot it now, but I did learn how to ask where is the bathroom, and how to order food. Goodbye, spasiba. I always remember spasiba. Here in the Philippines, what I've got to do is I've got to speak it every single day, and it doesn't matter who I speak it to. I've just got to constantly speak it, and then I will start to remember it more and more. If you want to see more videos of me here in the Philippines, traveling around the country here, especially during the pandemic, other places around the world, living as a digital nomad, feel free to subscribe and follow my adventures through this crazy world, crazy world right now. Thanks again for watching, guys, and remember to live every moment to the max. I'll see you guys next time.